I think there's some of them that are big enough my dog would get lost in them, unfortunately. What I see as a cyclist, though, is when you don't dodge them, if you have accidentally happen to go through them, you're definitely going down, or you're going to have to do some repairs on your bike after.
Yeah, tell me more about that. Like, what risk do potholes pose to cyclists?
One major one is, you wiping out from them. Hitting them at a certain angle, you can definitely go down very, very easily. Other things that can happen is you could get a flat tire from it, you could get a broken spoke, a bent rim. All sorts of issues can happen because of it. Even something simple like your chain skipping off just from hitting it at a certain angle.
So what did potholes do to the group that you were training last year? How many tires did you have to change? Like, what was the impact last year?
Over the course of our 8-week training, I changed 11 tires for people that had gotten flat tires due to hitting potholes. The one spot in particular caused majority of them. I would say about 80% of our blown tires were on the Mewasan Trail, but actually on the road, on White Swan. There's a corner that the city has tried to keep up with, but I believe resurfacing is needed at this point because trying to dodge the meridians, plus all the potholes, plus the filled ones from past years, it just becomes such a hazard. And we did see a majority of them. There was one specific night where I had 3 people get flats all in front of me within a matter of minutes, even though I was yelling out, watch out for potholes. You can't react super quick on a bike. You're only on 2 wheels, you're balancing, and you may end up falling down and causing a bigger reaction behind you. So it's just about being really careful, and we try really hard to communicate that there is these hazards on the road.
What did you see this spring as an example?
There's a lot of bad roads this year, I won't lie. I think having no snow until after Christmas really made everybody was out a lot more, and so our roads take a lot of beating because of the traffic. And when that snow did come, it came so heavily that I don't think our infrastructure had the ability to keep the roads as clean as they possibly needed to in order to prevent some of the issues that happen when weather changes so rapidly like that.
So are we known, are cyclists from Saskatchewan known as being folks who know how to dodge a pothole? Like, is that a reputation that follows us?
Absolutely. I think the only city that's probably worse than us is Winnipeg. And I've biked there too, so I can say that fairly easily. It's pretty bad there too. But yeah, I think it's a weather thing. We face those extreme weathers, 40 above in the summer and 40 below in the winter. Our infrastructures just can't handle that.
So you've come to accept it? It's
just... I've come to accept it. It's a realization that it's going to happen. I was born and raised here, so I understand that it's just one of those things you deal with. Spring is definitely the worst. Once the city crews get out, they do a phenomenal job at getting to what they can. But this city keeps growing and growing, and I don't think there's enough staff probably to keep up with what happens out there. They're probably just getting finished in the fall before the first snow falls.